Alright, well hello everyone, and welcome to my new playthrough of Mario Kart Wii. One of my favorite Mario Karts, if not the favorite Mario Kart for me of all time. And let's go ahead and delete one of these files, because the new one, let's do my old, what's it called? Hacked, memes or whatnot. Let's delete that. Alright, there we go. We can make a new license. Yeah, that was back when Mario Kart Wii had a whole thing where you could, what do you call it? Get like a Mii imported into the computer, from the computer to SD card through a homebrew channel and stuff like that, and get a whole bunch of things like that. Which I guess I forgot I have to default use Kart at the beginning.
Here we go.
But yeah, so basically, what do you call it, yeah, there's like a whole thing where you could import Mii's from the, what do you call it, computer, the homebrew channel, SD card, blah blah blah, and get it on here. And so that's how you're able to get those crazy symbols on, you know, people's Mii's on online. Unreal. I just started messing up the, what's it called? This is kind of unreal. And I missed the item. The seconds since I played this game. I'm also not the biggest fan of using carts. I've always been a motorcycle person in this game. But just for this brief action, I have to kind of live through with it. Kind of a choice. But yeah, as far as Mario Kart Wii goes, yeah, it was definitely one of my favorite Mario Karts of all time. Not my favorite one. It's this and Kart 8 Deluxe, which are pretty close race, but I'd say I still hold a little more sentimental value with this one, since I probably played this one even more. How in the world did that still hit me? The idea here is definitely going to be to beat all the all CCs, preferably perfect scores. But as long as we get first at the end of the day, I think it's fine. Alright, but yeah, this game is one of those games that I remember getting for Christmas as a kid back in, I'm gonna say 09 or 2010, right around that frame. And yeah, really enjoyed the game ever since. Initially though, funny enough, what was it? I remember playing this game, I think earlier than that, probably like when it first came out, because my cousins had a Wii, and basically what do you call it? They had this game, and at the time, I think I only had Mario Kart DS as the latest one I had, and of course Double Dash. So, you know, it's definitely crazy seeing the up in graphics and all that stuff when it came to this game. What's it called? And, yeah, I mean, what do you call it? I remember playing it, enjoying it, thought it was really fun, stuff like that. And then, of course, what do you call it? I ended up, I think, after I got a Wii, I ended up renting this game from Blockbuster, funny enough. What do you call it? Playing through a good bit of it. I think at the time, I don't know why, I started off using the Wii remote. Obviously wasn't a fan, and then switched over to GameCube controller once I figured out you can use it and all that. And then it wasn't until the year after, I think, or the Christmas after I rented the game where I finally got, what's it called, that was later or whatnot. The crazy part though was that, what do you call it? I didn't have online when I first had the Wii, so when I played it from, what do you call it? When I got to rent it from Blockbuster or whatnot, I what do you call it? Only had access to the single player and of course the local multiplayer. But even still, what's it called? It was a fun time, and then after I got the that's kind of killing me right now after the yeah, so once I got what do you call it, online, and then I got the Wii again, or this game. I remember, what's it called, being pleasantly surprised with the online and stuff like that. It was honestly, you know, my first major experience with, you know, online game. I don't know what the freak after there. That's it. I used to play on couch controller. I don't really do that, let alone play it with freaking, what's it called, like a Kart. I said I forgot that this was even a thing. And I almost have to hold the controller in a weird way here, just to be able to, what's it called, do everything, which is what I have to switch over to now. I'm trying the other way of holding the controller. It's not so bad. And yeah, I remember I really enjoyed the tournament mode. I thought that was pretty neat. And what do you call it? Just the courses and the soundtrack overall, I'd say from all the other Mario Karts, this probably has one of the best of those. And originally I had, what's it called, gone to 3-star rank after, what's it called, starting to get better at the game and whatnot, because I found out that was even a thing, you know, that you could get a 3-star rank and have that show up on your profile online, which was pretty neat. And so, yeah, I remember, what's it called, playing a good bit of it, to the point where I got like super good at it, and I forgot how much VR I was able to get to, but I know it was decent bit for online. And I remember I used to also play this game a lot with my buddy Chris and what's it called, Gonzalo back in the day. we used to do like private lobbies and then play online like with like worldwide and stuff like that, and that was always fun. And then what's it called? Yeah, it was just, as I said, I had a lot of fun with it. And then it got to the point though where I started finding out about the whole like homebrew channel community or whatnot. And then like, you know, the fact that people were cheating online, because I ended up getting into lobbies where people were like spamming, you know, a bunch of items and stuff like that. And I was like, at the time I thought it was really cool because I was just like, you know, kind of reminded me of like Action Replay on ES or whatnot. Mind you, by this point I'd already reached like 3-star rank and stuff like that, and I already unlocked all the characters and pretty much did everything, so it's not like I struggled to do anything prior. You know, it was really just for the, you know, fun of it, to be able to just use it online just to mess with people. You know, again, it shows how I was when I was a kid. And so I remember it took me a little while because I wasn't very computer savvy, I guess, came to all that stuff. But then I remember after a while, finally got homebrew channel working and stuff like that. It was like Gonzalo, Chris, and I ended up downloading it and getting our Wii's modded and stuff like that to be able to do all that. And what's it called? Yeah, I mean, it was great. But the only downside though was that, so that happened later, but before I get to that part, I just want to say, at least when it came to homebrew channel stuff, the biggest thing that I was curious and experiencing, which I ended up, you know, getting a good kick out of, was the whole, you know, custom track online stuff, which was always fun because, what do you call it, finally playing more tracks than, you know, are in the game and stuff like that, especially after playing all these tracks for like years, you know. I started to, what's it called, I wouldn't say get old, but it's just like I wanted something new, and of course 7 didn't come out until years later, and, you know, and stuff like that. So by that point I was like, yeah, I need something to spice it up, because I've been playing this game for so many hours. Like literally it was one of those games where like I would get home from school, you know, on Fridays and stuff like that, and this would be like the first thing I would turn on. Like I already, like I said, did everything. It was just the online itself kept me like playing, you know. And then like I said, when I got to play with my friends and they played it too, you know, that kept me playing a good bit. But yeah, so then this is where you get to the interesting part of the story. So basically, I ended up, I got 2-star rank, Unreal. Oh, well, I'm not too worried about it. Like I said, as long as we get first places, it's fine. I'm not gonna pull myself to that.
Luigi time! Let's go!
And so, what do you call it? Yeah, I remember, yeah, so basically what had happened was, I was using the cheats and stuff like that online, messing with people and stuff like that, which, you know, I probably shouldn't have been doing, of course, for sure, but that's besides the point. And so, the problem was that, I guess there were some people that got ticked off that I was doing that and reported me, and lo and behold, I ended up getting banned, which I guess I didn't make it too hard to, you know, catch it, because it's one of those things where, like, in theory, like, I would have, like, you know, used, like, a disguise, quote-unquote, instead of just using a name that was pretty distinct with the, you know, weird letters and stuff like that. Like, you know, I don't know if they would have said anything or found me as easy, but That's besides the point. So yeah, I ended up getting banned from Mario Kart Wii Online. This was like, I want to say right around like late 2010, early 2011, I want to say.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably early 2011 to be honest, because I remember it was like just right before the 3DS came out or whatnot. Yeah, basically, yeah. It was right before 3DS came out. I remember I was playing out of nowhere, you know, on a random weekend. I boot up the Wii only to find out, oh shoot, you've been banned from online services. And I was like, great. And then, of course, this was after Nintendo had already patched the alternative ways of basically getting yourself unbanned from online or whatnot, And so, and that was the thing, is like, I tried a whole bunch of methods, none of them worked to get me unbanned. And so finally I had to do the whole thing where, you know, the embarrassing part where you had to actually call Nintendo and be like, hey, like, use cheats online or whatnot, can you unban me thing. Real, how the freak did that miss? And they're like, yeah, just make sure you don't do it again, because if you do, it'll be a permanent ban. I was like, okay, fine, you know. And yeah, ever since then, I remember I was so scared about the whole, you know, getting banned again, that I literally never used cheats online ever again. Like, it was just like, I'm not doing it. And the other thing that worried me too is that, like, I guess looking back at it, wouldn't have been too bad, you know, but it's like, being that like the Wii stuff like tracks your, they didn't really track your profile as much, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. It's kind of weird because like they didn't track me, it doesn't carry over those to the Wii U or 3DS as much because there wasn't like the whole profile system yet. Even still, there was a way to transfer your Wii stuff to the Wii U, but it was like, that was the thing, it's like, I didn't want to risk anything, like sort of things being linked to me that I use cheats on, my Wii or whatnot, because then I would have, you know, risked getting banned on a future console or something. But regardless, yeah, like I ended up getting unbanned and just played Mario Kart Wii legit, you know, up until the time when they finally shut down the service or whatnot, which was a little before, what's it called, Mario Kart, a little before Mario Kart had come out. I think it was literally like the month before, right now. And so yeah, I played. I'd say out of all the Mario Karts, I'm pretty sure I put more hours into that one. I mean, at this point, maybe Deluxe has more hours in theory, especially if you were to combine that with the original Mario Kart 8, which I put in a good bit of hours in as well. And that was mainly just because of online more than anything. But this one, it was online, and I kept, you know, trying to beat my times on time trials or whatnot, improving them. Try to get like a really good time. And so, what's it called? Yeah, that was always fun. Even though there's some profile or some time trials I did on Mario Kart Wii on my original profile that I can't like delete. They're kind of just like permanent. There's the ones where I kind of, like I said, cheated and whatnot. You know what? I keep messing up the boost. Not a fan of the freaking cards for sure. This is throwing me off. guess maybe I was rustier than I thought I was. I don't know. I really freaks going on. Trying to grab this item here. Probably gonna get like a 1-star rating for that crap. Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing how bad I'm doing, but well, it is what it is. I blame the controller as well as the fact that I haven't played in a minute, and also that I'm not using a bike. That's the other thing. Once I start getting to the rhythm of it, and I said get to 100cc where I could finally use bikes, that'll be a different story. As far as how long this playthrough will take me, I'm guessing probably 4 parts. Could be wrong, but I put a good guess on that. Man, and the tracks available in this game are also really good too. All the Wii ones are really fun. I mean, in my personal opinion at least. The retro tracks are also a pretty good selection too. And stuff like that. And it's, I feel like it was because of Mario Kart Wii's popularity as to why a lot of the Booster Course Pass courses were courses that are in this game, whether remakes or retro courses or the actual Wii courses themselves. And I stand by that, as to why Mario Kart Wii is, like I said, one of the best Mario Karts in my opinion, for sure. It's also the best-selling one up until Deluxe came out, so I guess that's the other thing too. We figured that anything from the Wii era was gonna be a nostalgic, hit, so why not? I don't remember if I had gotten Mario Kart 64 before I did the Wii one, because I remember when I first got internet and stuff like that. How the fuck did that guy hit me? When I first got internet, I think the first thing that was excitable was the stuff on the Wii Shop channel, because I was just like, what do you call all like the retro games and stuff like that I had never owned as a kid. I mean, I did have a 64, and I did play Mario Kart 64 before that point, but I never owned it because I didn't have the cartridge. And then, of course, I said the Wii Shop channel that became a thing. And so then when I finally got internet, I'm pretty sure that was the first thing I got was Mario Kart 64. Mind you, I had begged my dad for it because, obviously I didn't have any allowance or anything like that. And to top it off, he wanted me to make sure I got my grades up before he got me any sort of game. And so that was the thing. I was like, like, dang, I need to get my grades up right now. And yeah, I mean, I ended up passing 7th grade barely, as far as like first semester. And then I remember from that, I ended up getting, what do we call it? Mario Kart 64 was the first thing. I think the second or third game I got was like Smash Bros. 64 or something else. But then, of course, eventually I did get this, and I was able to Play the online. Alright, Flower Cup, let's freaking go. Mario Circuit. Not my favorite Mario Circuit in the series, but it's still a fun one. That slipstream going. I know this and DS are pretty revolutionary, especially after Double Dash had come out. Honestly, like Double Dash, even so, is also still one of my favorite Mario Karts, but it was also like, you know, it was pretty popular because of the double character driving feature or whatever. But then DS obviously topped it because the DS was the best Nintendo selling console of all time. And then, or the device of all time. And then Wii came out, and then Wii was a big hit, and then that outsold DS. So just they kept topping each other with the Mario Kart releases. And DS was also the first one to have online too. Mind you, that online was even more primitive because there wasn't a VR system. It was just like I think like a wins system, you know. How many wins and losses you had, but that game was even harder to get banned from because you basically didn't even really have a profile. It was kind of just like, you know, you made your nickname or whatnot, but you know, I don't know. I feel like in that game it might have been harder for Nintendo to surveillance people cheating. That was the online that I didn't really get to play much out of the series with the DS one because for some reason, like my 3DS, or even my sister's DS, like just even when we got internet, like for whatever reason, our Wi-Fi struggled to connect to the DS settings Wi-Fi. It was weird because it did fine with the 3DS, but for the DS, it was just like always a struggle to try to get it to connect it, and then basically never did get it connected. It kind of just like was always like one of those, oh shoot, well I guess it'll never work kind of things. And so I think the only time I got to experience it was one time when I went to my one of my cousin's house, and they actually had Wi-Fi without a password, and so I was able to log on with the DS and then got to try Mario Kart DS online for a bit, which like I said was alright. I think it was like they only had what do you call it, races with 4 players, or you can do like 8-player races. I think there's an alternative way to start to be able to use bikes on 50cc. I think you had to have done 150cc first and then beat that and then get access to bikes here, but it's just like I like doing it in order though, with the whole having to do 50 then 100 then 150, so that's why I didn't, you know, go down that route. Really. definitely. Fun track for sure. Glad they brought this back on Deluxe. Unreal, how in the world? Why do I keep feeling fake item boxes? The fake item box was almost like the equivalent of the coins from Deluxe in a way when you get on here, because like they don't protect you from anything. And I guess the only benefit is you could use them to troll people on specific spots, but that's about it. I mean, at least the coins make you go faster. I don't know. They're still both crappy items today. Not a big fan of receiving. Let's do this again. What the freak? Nice. Alright, what do we got? Warriors Gold Mine, let's freaking go. That's a good one. And I somehow messed up the boost again. I think it's this button on the classic controller I'm using. It's like slightly wedged in, so when I do it, like I have to like let go a little before. That was kind of annoying. to protect me. Way to get hit with lightning. That was the only other, I guess, thing with this game, which is a common complaint. The fact that the item spamming was kind of annoying from the CPUs or whatnot. Like, you get hit with like 5 blue shells in a race compared to like other games where you might get hit like once or twice, maybe 3 times at most. I will say that it probably also had to do with the fact that there's 12 racers instead of 8 like in the previous games. So I can see that being reasoning behind it, but I mean, that and then maybe they weren't used to like the balancing yet and stuff like that, because this problem doesn't happen in Deluxe, I'll tell you that. I mean, Deluxe does have some item issues, but not nearly as bad as this game. This game was infamous for that, but even so, I still enjoyed the game for what it was. That's funny. Two-star rank, not bad. Also like the little like unlock thing. Every time you unlock something, it's like, oh, you unlock blah blah blah. Grand Prix and time trials.
Yes, Peach. Okay.
Go back to
Let's go.
Yes, Peach. Also remember some of the glitches you could do in this game too. Like there was one where you could do where you can all have the same character, which is always kind of cool to do in a race when you're playing local multiplayer. This game is unreal, look at this! We got hit like 5 times alone just in that cave area alone. luck trying to hit me with those. That was the other thing too, is this game you could actually hold like the item and then have another item on reserve like that, which I think it was the first Mario Kart to introduce that. Actually no, I think 64 had it and maybe some of the other ones. But it was a bigger deal here because you can get triple banana like right behind you like that, instead of just having it like surrounding you like it did in Mario Kart 64. Which definitely gave you more hits that you were able to take, you know, having 3 items like that. Because with the other one, it's like you could still, yeah, you can dodge some, you know, but you would have to hope that whatever is about to hit you from behind, specifically red shells or green shells, like hits one of those bananas. If it doesn't, then you're kind of screwed. So it made holding first place a lot easier with that when you got those. I think in Deluxe they changed it back to having it around you. But mind you, obviously if you time it right with the, you know, you don't have to worry about items from behind. Benefit you get out of the card is the fact that you can hold a longer drift, which gives you a bigger boost. But even still, compared to a bike, that's not enough. Nice. Delfino Square. Basically all Delfino, except like a lot more European looking. There's maple trees for some reason. I think it was like a year ago or 2 years ago where I actually replayed this game before I streamed, mind you. I replayed this game and I did the time trials, and I was actually able to beat one of my old time trials from when I was a kid. And that was the thing, when I was a kid, like I remember playing through every single track on time trials over and over and over again, just to try to get the best possible times. And it got to the point, obviously, where I maximized how good I was able to do. And then, of course, the only people that were above me were, like, you know, people that, you know, obviously were freaking near perfect, like, world record people. And then usually it ended up being like a 10 to 20 second difference in time overall. I don't think it's bad, because I was able to beat all the Nintendo staff ghosts, and I'm pretty sure even the pro staff ghost as far as like in races or whatnot, or in time trials. So I'd say I had overall some pretty good times. So I thought I was never going to be able to beat any of them after like I stopped playing it back then. And then of course, like I said, when I replayed it like a couple years ago, I was actually able to beat one of my times, and I was pleasantly surprised. So I thought either I didn't try as hard with that particular track, or somehow my skill back in the day came back twofold and I was actually able to beat that. So I don't know. I'd say my favorite time trial though that I did as a kid was the one I did on Rumble Volcano, because that was the only glitch related one I was actually able to do like properly. Mind you, I did the slightly slower version of it, of that time trial, and then like what was it? There's like a way that was a little faster that could save you like I think like 10-15 seconds or something. So if I was able to do that trick, then I would have gotten near like world record time. But I don't know why it was that trick was always hard to do. Well, I knew why. It was like just like an exploit kind of thing, you know. But I know there were other tracks that had pretty big ones, like Mushroom Gorge and what's it called? What was the other one? Again, Warriors Gold Mine, Coconut Mall. I'm pretty sure there's like one or two other ones that had those extreme shortcuts, but it was just like, they said the only extreme shortcut I was able to pull off properly was the Rumble Volcano one. The other ones, like I said, you just had to be, I don't know, you had to practice doing those tricks. And I remember trying to. I got pretty close to pulling off the Coconut Mall one. I remember I was just like, I messed up the second half of the glitch, I think, but it took me like so many attempts. And then the what do you call it? The other ones I was never able to get close. Like the Warriors Gold Mine, like couldn't even get close to doing that. The Mushroom Gorge one, I thought I was doing it the right way, but still could not get close with that one. Yeah, they're just so complicated to do. I think there's the trick you could do here too, where if you like jump far enough, you can glitch out and get into the next area, kind of like you could in Double Dash. But I was never able to do that one either. Yeah, that one wasn't much of an ultra shortcut. And then yeah, there's just like small shortcuts here and there that were pretty tough to do that I was never able to pull off as a kid. Like there was like this one in Rainbow Road, there was, you know, some here and there on certain tracks, like Bowser's Castle I remember had a pretty big one. That saved you like, I think 10 seconds every lap if you did it properly, but like I was never able to pull that one off. Alright, well, we're almost, or I guess that was halfway done with 50cc, yeah. And we're nearly halfway done with the stream too, so that's always good. Definitely be playing more of this tomorrow for sure.
Wario's great! Let's go!
But my favorite character to use in this game is Funky Kong for sure. Although, what do you call it? To unlock him, you have to do what's it called, like beat 5 staff ghosts or something. Which I could do, but I just want to focus on the Grand Prix stuff first, and then try to unlock the rest of the characters and stuff later. Do it the same way I always do it. Curious as to what the next Mario Kart's gonna be like though. I mean, at this point, they're probably gonna sort of save it for the Switch too. Doing one this late, honestly, I feel like if they did do one for the regular Switch, it would be like a Mario Kart 8 situation where they'd probably release it on Switch, and then be like, oh shoot, we should have done it on Switch too, and then make a Switch 2 port, Deluxe or something, which I would hope they don't do. I want it to just be one single Mario Kart, but we'll see whenever that, you know, decides to be announced or come out. Hopefully it's a launch title for the new Switch. But we'll just have to wait and see. Kind of insane and unreal. Duplicate. So it's a fun one. That also got brought back. Honestly, the entirety of this cup got brought back in deluxe money though. This, the next track, Maple Treeway and Rumble Volcano are all on Party Deluxe. It's crazy to think about. Yeah. And all of them on the expansion pass too. Well, actually no, except for Rumble Volcano. That was already in the base game. But everything else was from the expansion pass. This is also the only version of this track that has these electric pole things in the water section here. Because in pretty sure in 8 they got rid of them, or sorry, in 7 they got rid of them, and in Deluxe, yeah, they didn't have them either. Pretty far away. I'm not gonna catch it from this point. That was hilarious. And of course I get hit with the damage. That would have hit me a second before I would have fell off the track in a little gap. And then one of the items that was here that I never brought back was a little storm cloud thing for obvious reasons. So it was kind of the annoying item. Basically like a tag your it kind of situation where you have to tag the other person or risk getting hit with it, but while you have it you get a rush of speed that you wouldn't normally have. So it's like a false sense of, you know, security when you have that extra speed, but what else? Yes, Maple Treeway. Love this track. Still got hit with that. And that too. another burst shot away soon. Oh, let's freaking go. I just dodged it. And then I get hit with the lightning. I don't know. I dodge it when we get hit with the lightning. That is extremely unreal. That's the thing, is I'm not even doing anything. Like, I'm over here far straight from all these guys. And I'm still getting hit with random items. See, there was an item block thing. I would try to do the ultra shortcut here too if I could remember how to pull it off, but that's not worth it. Interesting getting a red shot on the first place. special cup thanks to that, so that's always great news. I feel like every time you win a race or a certain thing, it's just like automatically, oh, here you go, here you go. This game is pretty generous with the unlocks.
Oh, yeah! Here we go! And we're gonna win!
Pretty generous with them for sure. DS Desert Hills. I actually played this track recently on Mario Kart DS with that new Delta emulator app that came out on iPhone. It's actually pretty clutch. The cool part is I connect my PS4 SCUF controller to it, and then connect my phone to Apple TV, and it's basically like playing, you know, DS on the TV. The only downside with it, though, is the fact that there's input lag, specifically because of the fact that I'm doing it on Apple TV. If it wasn't for that, it would be fine. But, you know, then I would just be playing on my phone, in which case it's kind of like, well, you know, I can already just do it on my phone and then, you know, why not? But then again, I hate using the phone touchscreen as a controller. It's very annoying, especially if you're doing it to play, like, you know, looking at the TV screen, because I don't know, my hand-eye coordination on the touch screen is very different from when I have a controller, so it just does not work out in my phone. He like glitched out, got stuck, and had to turn around. Let's see. GBA Bazar's Castle 3. Oh yeah, there's a shortcut here too, but you need like a mushroom for it, and you gotta be pretty precise, and on 150cc. So they caught up. That's interesting. How can we forget the last minute of the show? Cheater indeed, always my cheater indeed. Cheater indeed. Curious as to which how I'm playing this. This is not emulation. This is on the Wii U, on the Wii side of the Wii U. And I'm also genuinely surprised why they never released Mario Kart Wii on the Wii U eShop. Like they released very specific games on there. There's like Galaxy 2. They didn't release Galaxy 1 for whatever reason. But yeah, Galaxy 2. They had like Xenoblade, the original Xenoblade. They had freaking, I don't know, it was like one or two other titles that were like, they were alright, but not like that. It's like they had so much to choose from. They could have put Brawl in there. They could have put, what's that called? Super Mario Bros. Wii. They could have put, again, this game. So I don't know why they were so weak with it. And of course Super Paper Mario, which is what the version I was playing was the Wii U eShop version of it. So I don't know. It was a missed opportunity for them. I'm sure it would have sold. You know, I think those were pretty big hits on the what's it called? Or whatnot. I don't know if it's because they were, you know, still banking on people buying the original versions. Because I mean, I know stores still sold like original copies of Mario Kart Wii and all those other Wii games. Mind you, by that point, I think they're already all used copies at GameStop you can find. So it was just like, yeah, at that point, like, why did they really show up? Man, I don't know. I was hoping I would have glitched it to where I could have dodged that, but it did not work. It actually made it any worse. Kind of insane. GCN Mario Circuit. It is so bad. you go, 3-star rank. And I got shafted by the, what's it called? CPU item spamming. Let's do a lightning cup and then probably finish it off with special cup because that might be all the time we have. Or if we have slightly more time, we might be able to do a 100cc mushroom cup, but we'll see. Also, one of my top 5 favorite tracks in this game, SNES Mario Circuit 3. Which also got brought back as well. I was just about to hit the mushrooms, and then of course the mushrooms disappeared from the blast. And then I get hit with another one, are you serious? And a red shell, like absolutely unbelievable. That's a couple seconds. What happened there? I thought I hit fire. Shouldn't have done Yes, as far as that weird meme name that I got, Expert 53, I don't know why I came up with that name, but I thought it was kind of funny at the time, so I don't know. back to that one story that mentioned about me getting banned from Mario Kart Wii Online, which I guess wasn't even just Mario Kart, it was all online services that, like, you know, obviously involved multiplayer on the Wii, which was quite sad, but it was mainly for this one that I was the most disappointed about, because like I said, I was playing Mario Kart Wii for so long. And it was just to be like, oh shoot, now I can't play it anymore just because I messed up and, you know, decided to use cheats or whatnot. It was kind of crazy time, to be honest. It was just like, man, it was literally the main game I played for years. Like, I think from like, what was it, like 7th grade to like 9th grade, I played nothing but Mario Kart Wii, like multiplayer online for like weekends on end. I mean, I played other games, mind you, in that time frame too. Don't get me wrong, but Mario Kart Wii was just like that main one where I can always go back to and play, even if it was just like to play against the computer players too, or versus, you know, just to keep their butt. Because it got to the point where even on the max difficulty, like they're pretty easy to take down. Nice. That's the other thing with this game too. If you got hit holding an item, you'd lose it. Like that. Even if you're still holding on the button, and then blue shells basically cleared out whatever you have in stock. It's not like the looks where if you didn't use the item, as long as it's not, you don't get hit with lightning, like you could still keep it, you know? But here, it's like, nope. If you have one on reserve and you get hit with a blue shell, you're losing that too. Game kind of had the mission mode for Mario Kart DS in a way, except it was the tournament mode, and it was like one of those like online event things where like for a limited time they'd have like a specific mission you'd have to do, whether it was like complete this track with cars only, complete this track with bikes only, we will only go through rings. And then they even had some boss fight ones, which I never got to experience the Top Man boss fight. For whatever reason, I just had the worst luck with that one. It was always on a week where I couldn't get on for whatever reason, so I was never able to experience it. And then, what was it? Yeah, the Top Man one was, I don't know. I never was able to see it, but I got to experience, I guess, could kind of count it as a boss fight, which is the ones where we had to go up against a specific racer that had a special ability. And in this case, it was Dry Bowser on this track, and he would shoot fireballs at you, so pretty much you still have to try to beat him while he's shooting fireballs at you and stuff like that. I get a good time to be on the leaderboard and whatnot. And I do remember the giant, what's it called, Pokey one, I do remember that. And then the going through rings one was pretty common in a lot of tracks, as well as the where they turned a battle track into a racetrack kind of situation. I think they did that with the Delfino Pier at one point, I remember. I don't know if they did that with the other ones, but I remember Delfino Pier having a track variant. It's basically the same layout, except I had like guardrails that weren't there before to kind of make you go through like a race kind of section. Alright, so we just have the special cup on 50 and then finally get to use spikes. I got Diddy Kong. And the cheap charger. Surprised I didn't do the staff credits. Normally it does the staff credits on the last cups. Or so the CC, but I'm okay with it because I was gonna skip it. Alrighty, last 50cc race. I forget which one I prefer using. I think in most cases you can really only do one or the other, but yeah, I don't know. Moonview Holiday. This one's on deluxe as well. Bowser's Castle. A track that I hope gets remade in the next Mario Kart. This is a really good rendition of Bowser's Castle for sure. I can't even relax for a second. Communicate with my own items because the menu keeps causing me to lose the item each time, which always makes me an item that hurts me. Final track, Wii Rainbow Road, which of course got brought back in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Alright, well that was 50cc. Not bad at all. Call it right here. I guess I'll leave it at the staff credits, because why not? So we're gonna be playing through, like I said, the rest of the CCs. I'll probably skip the rest of the staff credits on those, but because I know there's two different, what do you call it, set of credits. There's the, of course, the basic one, which I'll show right now, and then, you know, once I 100% the CCs, you get like the secondary credits, which has like a additional cutscenes or whatnot, but yeah, not bad progress on the first one. I'd say it's definitely slower paced than the other Mario Karts when it comes to 50cc. Could be wrong. I feel like with Deluxe, I was able to get through 50cc in one part too, but that one had like 4 more cups I had to do. End credits theme's also pretty catchy too. Compared to all the other Mario Kart ones, this is definitely my favorite for sure. Yeah, so I said 3 more parts, and I might do a 5th part. Just to do the time trials and then maybe unlockables and then maybe a couple battle mode and race matches, because why not? And then, I said, I think we're a couple weeks away from 1000 Year Door releasing, so I think after this, I'm trying to think of what game I had planned next. I might just, like I said, play other games. Maybe, hopefully, if I can get the others to get online, you know, on something we could all play. Like, I don't know, that game everyone's been talking about or whatnot. The shooter game, I don't even know. Supposedly it's pretty fun, but who knows. And also Borderlands, we're gonna do a playthrough of that. But we'll see. Alrighty, thanks guys for watching. God bless. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys in the next stream.